Well, howdy there, nerds. So, as you can see, here we are with Aversa. Boy, howdy, she's quickly become one of my favorite units, at least free units, in the game in a long time. I think the last time I've ever felt such affection towards the unit was Black Knight last time. And, oh boy, a lot of you were talking about this on Twitter, shout out Kirby Cola, by the way, about Aversa and how useful she is and what's so great about her. Well, first off, flying tome unit, free flying tome unit. Do I really have to say that again? We don't have normal red flying tome units right now. All of those are seasonal, so getting a free one is awesome. And not only that, but her tome has proven to me that she can be reliable at just busting certain game modes wide open, or at least allowing them to be a lot more, accessible and easy to do. So that's what I'm here to talk about. That's what I'm here to show. Because we're going to go over that. We're going to talk about how crazy Aversa's Knight is in certain game modes. We're in Grand Conquest. Grand Conquest right now. And as you can see, attack, speed, defense, and res, those have all been buffed because of their, being a flyer buff on this map. The only thing that hasn't been touched is her HP, and that's because, well, that's what we're aiming for. If you go into her A skill slot or her Sacred Seal slot, chances are if you want to do what I'm doing, which is cheerleader mode, as a friend by the name of Jordan once called it. Jordan, hi. Basically, as long as you have Aversa out in the field, she's going to be able to debuff a lot of these things, because, of course, AIs tend to group up quite a bit, too, especially in certain game modes. So what you're going to want to do is take advantage of that. In her A skill slot, you don't necessarily need to change much. She could have her speed HP skill that she already has. I went with HP plus 5 just to get a little bit more, but also there is the the flying red dueling skill that is available as well, and that is basically made just for her. It gives her HP and a great BST score for Arena, so I'm expecting a lot of Colossal Nightmares to come out of this one. And then, of course, next up with the Sacred Seal slot, just HP plus. You can also do HP plus res, whichever one you really feel is necessary. I'm already using HP plus res, so I just kind of went with that one. Same basic thing. Alright, so why exactly does this matter? Well, allow me to show you. Here we are in Grand Conquest, which usually doesn't have too much inflated stats. It is mostly characters that have been built by others, usually. But here's what happens when you introduce Aversa with high HP to these kinds of game modes. We'll start the phase, and as you can see, well, outside of this lon'qu over here, which for some reason has 51 health, that's pretty high considering, you'll notice that every other character on the opposite team has been affected by this. This means that every last one of them has the additional debuff and lesser stats because of this. This has made Infernal Plus grinding in Grand Conquest so much easier for me. No, really, it's insane how crazy this is. That is amazing stuff, and I can't say that enough. It's just, it surprises me every time. And this can also be used in a lot of other game modes that happen to give bonuses to stats too. For instances, she's at 51 health right now, but she's going to be the next... she's going to be one of the next arena bonus units, and with that she's going to gain even more HP when you use her. You don't even need to have Aversa actually activate or be in the fight at all. She just needs to be in the general area, and then bam, debuffs up the wazoo. This is going to be something that I lose my mind over every time. It has quickly become one of my favorite things to do, and I'm enjoying every last second of it. So this is really just a cheap and easy build, and it can make a lot of these little bit harder content a little bit easier. At least that's how I see it. But I'm not sure how you guys are doing this. How do you feel about Aversa? How do you feel about Grand Conquest? I would love to hear it, but god damn, I'm so psyched about this. Oh my goodness. I did not... See, this is what happens when you're in Infernal Plus. You kind of forget that they can warp around like this. Alright, well, you know what? That's a little bit of a snafu on my end. Whoopsie daisy. Still, though, I wish you guys the best of luck. Try out this Aversa build. Just try boosting up her HP and see what happens. It's quite insane. Now, that's about it. All I really have to say. If you don't mind, I'm going to go back to grinding Grand Conquest. As you can see, almost all of them gathered up just to get debuffed once more. They're smart, that's for damn sure. And, well, best of luck, nerds. Best of luck. As always, check out the Gleam link in the description, too. And I hope to see more from you very soon. Bye!